Here we go. All right. So we are up to the last yama, and it's brahmacharya. No, it's not. It's Aparigraha. Brahmacharya was last week. Aparigraha is this week, and it means non-grasping, or maybe non-hoarding is another word for it. But it means basically let go. Don't hang on to things. Just find happiness in life without needing to hold on to people, to things, um, sometimes ideas. There's a lot of things that we want to grasp and not let go of. And so that's what it means. I thought back to um, COVID and where everybody was like hoarding toilet paper, right? And it comes from fear, right? It comes from fear of not having what we need or not having enough. And so that's why we hang on to things. And a lot of times it's people. And there's relationships that are good at one point in our life and maybe not good for us now. And you just have to be aware and realize that life is ever changing. And so you have to adapt. So it's adaptability as well as non-grasping. So think about that. Close your eyes. And if there's anything that's a good reminder of that, it's your breath. As you breathe in, take what you need and then let it go. If you try to hang on too long to your breath, it doesn't feel good. You try to get by without the breath, with that thought of not needing to breathe, that doesn't work either. Every single breath, you have to let go. Just bring hands together in front of heart center. May we always remember to let go, to not grasp too tightly. Aparigraha. I believe that we will be able to notice all those beautiful things around us, within others, if we do that. Please lower your hands, open your eyes. So in light of that idea of not non-grasping, we're not going to use our hands today. I mean, you might have to use them a little bit, but not a lot. So try this. Just bring your arms in front of you and then just kind of move in a big circle. Hi, Marcia. Just kind of, you can make your circle as big or as small as you want. You can pretend like you're I Dream of Jeannie and switch directions. And then pause and in the middle, sit up straight and just frame your head with your arms. Yeah. And you can just move the arms in front and up a few times, just kind of adding a little lubricant to your shoulders. And then pause there and arc to your right. And inhale back to center. Exhale, arc to your left. And inhale back to center and just stretch your arms out to the side. And we've done this before. Just inner spiral your right arm and outer spiral your left. And then switch. And then switch. And then switch. Come back. And just stretch your legs out in front of you. Try not to use your hands. And I'm going to have you sit up nice and tall. And if you want to, bend your knees, press your heels into the ground, and just grab your elbows underneath. Yeah. So don't grab too hard. And then think, okay, I'm I'm kind of stretched out over my upper thighs, right? Maybe you can slide the heels a little further. Just get yourself a little stretch in the hammies without using your hands. And then unwind. Bring your hands to your hips and just see where you're at here. I'm going to try not to go weight bearing on our hands today, Marcia, if you missed that part. And then come on up and roll. I'm going to have you, I got to turn without using my hands. I'm going to have you roll down to your backs just to get you warmed up. Bring your hands to lightly touch the back of your head. Lift your shins to parallel to the floor and just think, okay, my head's slightly lifted. Can I press the low back down? And then we're just going to do bicycles. So right elbow towards left knee as you extend the right leg. And then keep going. Keep pressing the low back down. Try not to crank on your head, but you're just touching your head with your hands. Press the low back down. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lay down. Bring your arms to cactus. Set your feet down wide. And just do some windshield wipers. Because I want to do one more warmer upper. So pause. Bring your legs up to tabletop again. Flex the feet. And then you're just going to keep your arms reaching towards your feet. So bring them out. You don't touch anything. And then think, I'm going to press the low back down, lift the head, the shoulders, maybe even the tailbone, and hold. Try and lengthen through the top of your head so you're not overusing your neck muscles. Press the low back down. Maybe lift the tail a little bit for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Three, two, one, release everything down, arms back in cactus. Just take a breath. Stretch your left leg long, keeping your right knee bent. Just shift to your left hip. So bring the knee across. And then coming back to center. Switch it. So left knee bends, right leg extends. Bring the left knee across. Try to keep the shoulders grounded. And then sliding back to center. I'm just going to have you can stay with your head facing back. You're going to try not to use your hands as you roll to your belly. You can use your forearms. Roll to your belly. You can just stay facing back. You guys know this. You're just going to bring your forehead down, stretch your feet long, bring your arms kind of back, hands and arms back by your hips, and then lift your head, your shoulders. Pretend like that ball's there pressing down, lift the arms, and lift maybe the legs and feet. Really deep back strengthener. Good. And then come on back down. Bring your arms to cactus here. Take a breath or two because this one's even a little harder. So your elbows and your shoulders are about the same level. And you're just going to lift your hands first. Lift your head, your shoulders, and your elbows. You're making a big W with your upper body. Shoulder blades are on the back. Broaden the clavicles. One more breath. And lower down. Good. Come up on your forearms. And go ahead and just kind of push back so you're on elbows and knees. And just do a cow cat. You guys don't need to watch for that. It feels a little different when you're on forearms. It feels okay, right? And then pause, curl your toes under, walk your elbows towards your knees and come up onto your knees. Step 1 foot forward. Curl the toes under, lift the back knee, press forward to stand up. Good job. If you need to use your hands on your knees, you can. And then face forward. I couldn't stand not seeing your faces anymore. So stretch your arms up and make a frame for your face again. And we're going to fold forward, but not use your hands. So bend your knees a little bit, just fold forward, keeping your arms there. Come to your first forward fold. And then Bend your knees, come to a deep squat without using your hands if you can. Good. Aha. And then articulate back up. So come to forward fold again. You can keep a little bend in your knees and then just around your low back, your mid back, and your upper back to come on up. Good. We're going to step one foot back and lower the knee, and then step the other knee back. Good job. And then come down to your forearms again. And then just curling the toes, lift your hips up and back so you're in a puppy dog or dolphin pose. You don't have to straighten your legs all the way here. And keep a little baby bend and just walk out your modified dog. Walk your dog. But it's walk your dolphin day today. Good. And then just ask yourself if that feels like you're spread out far enough to bring the shoulders more over the elbows, pressing the forearms down, and see if you can come to a forearm plank. You might have to wiggle your feet back a little bit. Keep drawing up, lengthening, holding. I know this is core. See if you can draw the low ribs towards each other, broaden the clavicles, and then lower your knees. Go ahead and take a child's pose, but stay on your elbows. Don't come onto your hands. And then come back up to knees and forearms and come up to your knees again. Whichever leg you didn't step forward last time, step that one forward this time. Lift the back knee, rest off that back foot, stand up. Good job. Okay, now face inward and take a wide stance. So far, no hands, right? We're doing good. Bring your arms out like you're a star, because you are. And turn just your right foot forward and bend into the front knee. Oh, shoot. Warrior two. Check your alignment. Later, you guys can stay. And we're just going to come to Parshva but first, do a little reverse, but don't touch your back leg. So your left arm comes down, your right arm comes up. Just think long spine, home facing back. Good. Come back to warrior two. Gorgeous. And then bring your forearm to your thigh, left arm up, and maybe over. See how much you can turn your belly and chest towards the left. Good. Stretch that left arm up to like I'm pulling on your wrist. Come back up Warrior two. Still no need to use those hands, right? Find some solace just by taking in a breath and letting it go. Good. Next, inhale, straighten the front leg, sweep your arms up. Turn that leg and foot in and switch it. Extend your arms as you bend into the knee. Warrior two. Just take a minute to see where you're at today. And now reverse it. Right arm comes down but doesn't touch. You're not grabbing on anything. Just using the strength of your core to reverse. And come back to warrior two. Nice, you guys. I'll think elbow or forearm to knee. Parshvakonasana. Do I feel my shoulder blades on the back? Can I broaden the clavicles? Can I turn the chest inward a little bit more? Beautiful, you guys. Turn your palm to face the floor. Good, there you go. Try not to lean too heavily on your forearms. See if you can keep your legs strong. Good. Sorry, Michelle. Stretch that right arm up. Come back. Warrior two. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Straighten the leg. Turn the foot and leg forward. Frame your face. You might have to bend the knees a little bit as you fold forward to keep the balance and the weight right in the middle of your feet. As you fold forward without using your hands. See how it feels. Awesome, you guys. And then come slowly back up. Let your arms relax for a moment. And then stretch them up. Going back to the right foot and leg turning out. Bend into warrior two. And just see how this goes. On your next inhale, straighten the right leg. And exhale is to reach the right hand towards the floor, but don't touch anything. Left arm up for triangle pose. See if you can hold that. Don't go too far because I want you to be able to rely on your core to hold you there. I'm just holding. Good. Bend into your front knee. Come back to warrior two. Haha, good job, you guys. Inhale, stretch the right leg straight, reach up. Switch the orientation of your feet and legs as you bend back into warrior two. You'll know if your alignment is correct. You just notice those things because you know that you have to go somewhere else in a moment. Inhale to straighten the left leg. Exhale, just kind of fold towards that leg. You don't have to go all the way like you usually do to Trikonasana. If it's better at an angle, that's fine. Or just see how it goes. Keep lengthening through the top of the head. Keep strong in your core. Broaden the clavicles. Feel vibrant and like you're shining out. Good. One more breath. And on the exhale, bend into the knee, come back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the legs, stretch your arms up. Exhale, turn the foot in, frame your head. And you got it. Fold forward. And slowly roll all the way back up and step your feet together. Unless they're stuck in that position. Now you are going to have to use your hands for this. I'm going to have you grab your blocks and stack them long ways, one in front of the other. And then just step your right foot on and lift and see, find your balance, maybe lift that opposite foot. And then just start to make small circles with that lifted foot, your left foot. And switch directions. Touch your toes down if you lose your balance like I just did. Keep your hips level. Good, and step down. Switch sides. Just find your balance first. Whatever you want to do with your arms and hands is fine with me. Start with circles, whichever direction feels like a natural direction for you. And then switch. Yeah. We're up a little higher. Good. And step down. Good. Now she's determined. Okay, we're going to switch back to the right foot on. Just come up to the toes of your left foot till you find your balance and then see about lifting the knee. And release. Good. Switch. Whenever I look up, it's disaster today. So find the weight right in the middle and then lift the knee. You can try stretching your arms up. Good. And release. Good. Now just set the blocks off the front of your mat for a moment. We're going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I didn't do this with my class yesterday. You're just going to stand on your right foot, lift your left knee, and then see if you can grab elbows underneath. And stand up. And release. Good job. Switch sides. And if this doesn't work, it's okay. Just stay there. It's fine. So find the knee lift. Maybe grab elbows underneath. Think core. And release. Good job. Ha ha. Okay, now come back to the front of your mat. And just inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, touch hands together in front of the heart and close your eyes a minute. Take a breath. Good, now open your eyes. Lean forward a little bit, bend your knees. Lift your right foot and step it back so the heel grounds down. So you step it straight back, the toes might turn out. Your hips are mostly straight ahead. You're in warrior one, so stretch your arms up. Just notice. Now stay super strong. Bring hands to heart center. Turn the back heel up. Maybe step it back even further. Crescent warrior. Stretch your arms up. Good. Bring hands to heart center. Lean forward a little bit. Rest off that back foot and step forward. Woohoo, good job. Let's do that on the other side. So bend both knees a little bit. Just lean forward enough that you can step that foot back, ground the heel down. Warrior one. So it's your heel, your knee, your sits bone align both sides. Your toes might be turned out a bit, but not a lot. Your hips might face that front left corner. Stretch your arms up. This is warrior one. We don't do this very often, but it's a nice place to start when you're stepping back because you can feel the ground underneath the heel. See what you can learn from this pose. Bring hands to heart center. Lean forward just a little bit to turn the heel up for crescent warrior. Might have to scooch it back a little bit, I don't know. And stretch your arms up. And hands to heart center. Lean forward a little bit. Rest off that back foot and step forward. Good. Release your hands. Okay, now we're going to try it again. This time we're just going to go right to crescent warrior. See how it works, okay? And we're also going to lift our knee. So, so inhale, lift your right knee, lift your arms. Exhale, lean forward a little bit, step that foot back. Heel stays up, crescent warrior. See, no hands needed. Ground that back foot down, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, haha, Trikonasana again, don't use your hands. It gets easier the second time, right? Inhale, come up, bend the knee. Inhale, sweep the arms, turn the heel up. Hands to heart center, lean forward. Press off that back foot, find your balance, lift the knee, and release. Good job. Nobody fell. Awesome. Okay, let's do the other side. So inhale, lift the knee, lift your arms. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Step that foot back. Crescent. Now we're kind of getting the hang of it. Stretch your arms up. Round the back foot down. Warrior two. Good job. Real quick, straighten the front leg. Trikonasana. No hands, Trikonasana. No problem for my friends. Good. Inhale, bend the knee, come back up. Warrior two. Find your balance again before you then. It's a tricky one to turn the back heel up, stretch your arms up. So your left hip has to come forward. Good. Lean forward a little bit. Press off that back foot, lift the knee. And bring everything down. Good job, you guys. Inhale, stretch up. Find your elbows. Frame your head. And exhale, forward fold. Take a moment there. Inhale. Sweep your arms up as you come up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch your arms up as you bring your knee up. Exhale, hands to heart center, step it back. Crescent warrior, keeping your hands at your heart center. Slowly lower your back knee. See how that works. Good. Stretch your arms up. Bring hands back to heart center. Twist to your left elbow to the knee if you can. Keep hugging to the midline. Feel the twist. Good. Next inhale. Come upright. Lean forward, lift the back knee. And then your choice, you can bring that knee up as you press back. Maybe extend the arms. Have it touch that knee down and release. Good job. Takes a lot of core strength to not use hands, but it's good. And we have another side. So inhale, stretch the knee up. Exhale, hands to heart center, step it back. And if it doesn't go where you want it, just adjust. Inhale, stretch up. Crescent. And bringing hands to heart center. Keeping everything aligned, slowly lower the back knee. Stretch the arms up. Anjane Asana. Hands to heart center. You have to really draw your ribs back a little bit to twist to the right, elbow to the knee. Try not to lean on that knee too heavily to engage the twist. One more breath. And as you exhale and let go, unwind. Inhale, lift the back knee, lean forward, push off, lift the knee. Woo. And release. Good job. That was not as smooth for me. Good. Come on up to extend it again. Frame your face and fold forward. Come down to deep squat. I want you to try this without your hands just to see what happens. You might go all the way to your back. That's okay. And then sit up. You can hold on if you need to sit. Yeah. Michelle's going, no way. That's okay. And grab one block and bring it kind of more to the right side near your right foot. And then see if you need to inner spiral. And I made you guys put it on the highest height. You might want it on the lowest height to start. Try it on lowest first. Hands to hips, because you're not going to use them. You're going to keep that strong core strength. And you're going to engage that leg and just lift it up and over and back and over and back. Yeah. And over, you decide. Back. If it's really easy, turn it to the highest. Keep that core strength. I want you to feel it in the quad, not in the hip flexor. You'll feel it a little bit in the hip flexor. 3 more times. And relax. Good. Give your right quads a little massage. That's a good one, right? Good idea. And we'll switch sides. So move it a little bit. So you have a little room, your right leg straight ahead. Your left leg is going to move in and out. Hands to the hips. I don't know. I think we did 10, but you guys decide what's good for you. Keep thinking long, tall spine. Nothing should move except for the leg. One side might feel different than the other. If your quads are grabbing, you can take a break. 9. One more. Keep long core and relax. Massage that. Woo-hoo-hoo. I guess we're using our hands. Uh-oh. Don't grab too tightly. Okay. And then move the block out of the way. And just bend your right knee. And then bring that ankle across. If you want to, bring your arms to a genie position. And then just lean over a little bit if you want more stretch. And then come on up, bring knee across knee, twist, just using the strength of your core. If you want to, take your right arm, bring it behind your back, and bring your left elbow to the outside of the knee. See, we're not using our hands. And release. Stretch that leg long. Bend the other knee. Bring it across. If you want to fold deeper, just to get a little more stretch in that hip, you can. Coming on up. You can bring knee on knee. I'm doing this variation just because it feels more stable. Twist. And you can stay there, or if you like, wrap your arm, bring your elbow down, just to kind of have it as a placeholder, not grabbing a hold of anything, just kind of thinking long. Fine, helps me twist. And unwind. Bend both knees again, flex the feet, and grab elbows underneath. You're laying your chest there. And then maybe slide deeper. And come on up. And I'm just going to have you lengthen up. Don't grab a hold of anything. See if you can lift your shins and then slowly round down to the ground. Good. Bring your feet flat, arms in cactus. And just entertain some windshield wipers. Should feel really nice on the quads that you just worked. Hopefully on the low back. Not hanging on, not grasping is harder than you think, right? And then bring the knees up. Bring the feet close together. Let the soles of the feet come together, the knees open. And just place your hands on your belly. And then when you're good and ready, slide into Shavasana. And just notice your hands. See if they're relaxed first. And you're not holding on tightly. Sometimes it's easier to get those hands to relax and then just work up your arms, neck, down through the body, letting go, not holding on to that muscle energy. Feels quite nice. As you continue to relax, I just want you to turn your thoughts to perhaps some things that you're holding on to that really are no longer serving you, not enhancing your life anymore. Sometimes it's thoughts about ourselves, about our bodies. Sometimes it's relationships with others. Sometimes it's things that add clutter to our life. Can you let them go? We know we're practicing Aparigraha when we just feel content with what we have, with who we are. We need to focus back in on breathing. Starting to move small ways. Eventually, drawing your knees in. See, see if you can find a way to roll up to seated without using your hands. Yeah, if it doesn't work, it's okay. Yeah. Please bring hands to heart center. I so appreciate you guys trying these crazy ideas I get. And I respect and bow to the beautiful light in each of you. Namaste. Got kind of dark in here. Okay, here's the last thing. Turn both feet one way and see if you can get on your knees. And then put one foot up to stand up. Ooh. Good job. Yeah, you did it, Michelle. Yes. Here's the other way. We'll see if I can do it. You sit and you cross your ankles and get your feet underneath of you and then woohoo, good job. Thank you guys.